found some stuff in storage. Wanted to go through it and see what I got here still. Thought someone stole all this stuff, so I was so happy to find it. It needs to be cleaned up and everything, but if anyone knows what that is, that's a shit demon from Dogma. And if you don't know what Dogma is, we went to Jersey for the Dogma 25th anniversary tour with Kevin Smith. I think he's quit tweaking on me. Everything got signed and everything, but we get everything signed, so not a big usual one thing. But then I spilled tea on it like a dumbass, so it happens. So I'm gonna put it with my other stuff here. I got my shit demon. So what else we got? We got Jay. And we got Kevin. So we got all kinds of little goodies here. These things, you know, back in the day they weren't very expensive, but man, they sure have shot up in value lately. They're getting harder and harder to find. I'm just glad I found mine in storage. We got Kevin again. Not sure off of which one that is. I have to look them up. Broke Jay's arm here. Now I have to fix that. So I've had these things since about 2000 something. Early 2000 something. And we got Jay. And we have another Mallrats. Put him down here. And eventually he will see the sailboat. We got Willem. There you go. And we got Dante. Got another J in here. Got Dogma. Don't forget Ben from Dogma. And let's see here, we have Will Ferrell. That's right. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. There's Randall. I'm going to put him next to Dante. And of course we got Renee here. And don't forget, don't go to that. Let's see here, what else do we have? My phone's going whippy wop 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 all over the place. I don't know if you can actually see that. Go down a little bit, maybe we can see a little bit more. And we have the clip. I don't remember what it stands for. Well, I'm telling you, it is real. Because there they are. Not sure which one goes on which one right now. I'll have to figure that out later. But they don't stay on it very well anyway. Always falling off. I put the little yellow clay on there to keep their feet on. It didn't do no good. It's like Chrissy, Sissy, and something, I don't know. Anything. But that's all that's in that box there. And those are my favorite in-action figures from Clerks, Dogma, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. Those are my pride and joy. Nowadays, they're very expensive to get a hold of these things anymore because everyone's getting on the train of trying to get them, and they don't make them anymore. But I mean, look at the detail on them things. That is so cool. I wish they did make them still. They're making other figures for and everything. Definitely got to be cleaned up and everything. There's Willem and Jay. Will Ferrell. I don't remember what officer, whatever his name was. Ben Affleck. Dogma. Matt Damon. Dogma. Ironically, I saw that movie last week with Kevin and all the other people that were there. It was a great time. And we got Kevin from Mallrats. My phone's like twitching and freaking out and all kinds of shit here. Swipe to the right to view the comments. I got comments? I don't think we do. I'm not very good at this whole oh, I was going to turn that thing off there. Trying to get it to switch over so I can see if there's anything. There we go. They don't have no comments. I don't know why it said switch over for comments. I don't think I missed anything. I'm not really good at catching the comments, so if you see and I got comments, that's cool, and I'll try to get back with you and everything if I remember. I'm just not too bright with the comments. I always get sidetracked with what I'm talking about. We got Randall and Dante. He's got to find a way to bring back Dante. Killed him off in Clerks 3. And he's been talking about different things, so hopefully he will. Now the big question is that Brody or is that the fashionable male? I'm not sure. I'd have to look again, but I'm pretty sure that's Brody. But he just looks different. Just looks like an asshole. Well, that'd be the fashionable male. But I don't know. Then we got Renee. Sharon Doherty. Doherty, or however you spell it. And then we have, whoops. Then we got Jay over here. We're going to put him over here because we're getting ready to get into the next box of goodies, which has all kinds of cool stuff. And then, of course, we have Kevin and Jay from Jay and Silent Bob Dogma. Turn that on so you guys can see where I'm putting all this stuff before I get the other stuff out. And so we got that goodies. Let's see here. Now I'm not too with it. Right now I'm not too bright. There he is. I'm going to put him there. I'm going to put him there. And there's our Dogma set. I'm not sure which one is which. I'm going to go with Mallrats. And the reason I'm going with Mallrats because that is Mallrats. So I figured that out. I'm not sure if this one is Strikes Back for these guys right here. If that's Strikes Back or what it is. But I'm pretty sure that might be a Strike Back. So then we got the Mallrats right here. Whoops. Or it could just be Clerks. I don't know. I'll have to look them up and see which ones those are. But this is the Mallrats right here. Whoops. Mallrats. I would say it's probably against Strike Back because it's got the clip with the right here. We got the clip. We're going to move them on over. So we got them over there. And I'm just mumbling and stumbling because this is all training for me to figure out what I'm doing eventually. And so we got Dante and Randall. So now we're going to get into our next box of goodies. My friend got really excited when I showed him this box, but that's because of some of the cool stuff here. Oh, we got some other boards. Let's see what we got here. We got Dante. We got Jay. Okay, so that's Clerks. These guys are from, this Jay and Silent Bob, they're from the Clerks. I wasn't sure, but because there's, like I said, there's 3 different sets here. So there's actually 4 different sets here. We have some of the Clerks, we have some of the Dogma, some of the Mallrats, and then some of the Strike Back. Now I've got some of the boards right here. And let's see what all goodies we got in the bag here. I don't know if y'all remember him from McDonald's. we went all over with my kids trying to find all the parts for this thing, both of them. And the hat I had with him, he's probably still in storage because we cleaned out our storage. Me and my son, we have toys everywhere. I've got train supplies, I got cars, I got, you name it, it's all over the place. So we're trying to get it more organized, get stuff out displayed and everything, but we got to watch how we display it, you know, if we put it in the store and everything, because people got sticky fingers real bad. So like stuff like this, we're going to probably put in my office and stuff like that. But growing up, Inspector Gadget was one of my favorites. You got the little screwdriver there. I'm not sure what that is. Got the water gun right here. And he's got his little grip arm. It pulls out. And what's cool about this, he also pulls apart like that. But he had his hat with the little helicopter too. And so we went all over trying to get the parts for this. All over the place. And by that time, everything has started hitting the flea market and everything. So I got like the last 2 parts of the flea market. But they were from me buying stuff from to sell and everything. I got them in the pile. Because each one of these pieces we were selling for $5 each if we already had them and everything. So it was actually a really cool toy at the time and really hard to get. Now, I don't think people remember it. I'll have to look it up sometime, see if it's worth anything. But, so we got Inspector Gadget right there. And then, let's see, we got the cards we already looked at in the box. Let's see here. And my friend, when I got this out, he got real excited. I didn't realize how much it was worth either. But these in the packages, it's still in the package. This piece alone is like $150, $200. I think it was like $180 for this. And if you know what it is, that's the expensive part. This one's not so much. He's not so expensive. So, if you know, you know. If not, it's from Rob Nikki. And we got Tit Head. And those two come in a set, and I think they're like, if you get them sealed, they're like $50 or something. Not expensive, but not cheap. And we got Mr. Beefy. Say my name. Say my name. Mr. Beefy. And I love you. And so, here's another one of my little sets. Let's see if it still talks. It does not still talk. My batteries are dead. It used to do his little sounds where he's sleeping and everything. But yeah, to buy this set, both these sets right here sealed is between $2 and $250. Not sealed, if you can find them, probably about $100. That's how hard that stuff is to find. Same with the in-action figures though. They're really hard to find, especially if you get them sealed. I know you can still get them sealed and everything from Kevin and Smartcast and all that, from the stash and all that. Yeah, and then you get them signed and everything, and they're really expensive then, but they're really cool to have and everything, but they're really, really hard to find, all the in-action figures over here. These are really hard to find anymore. I got lucky and I got these all off eBay, like as a set, all of them, for like, I want to say $50 back in the day, but you gotta think also back when I did that, that was probably back in 2006, about the time I started getting the banners and everything, where I could actually afford to get the stuff. So, we got that stuff. So let's move on and see what else we got going on here. And this, to me, is the coolest part of the stuff. We got 2 J's, though. I've got one where he's got the broccoli on him. And then I've got the one with no broccoli on him. And then we have Salabah. And these, I don't know why, but they're like my favorite figures that they ever made. And I think it's because of all the little goodies that come with it. So I'm going to check and see something here. Okay. So if anyone has any questions, you shout them out and let me know. But we also have, that's right, Suzanne. There we go. But to top it off, we have the best part, because Bumpman and Chronic are also pretty damn awesome. It looks like Bumpman's jacket though. Got jacked up. I can't get him to stand up. I'm having an issue here. He's too damn high. He don't fall. Don't get so high you fall. There we go. You gonna stand? He sure is. Alright. And then we're gonna put Double J right here. So I got a couple extras. And then we got Bumpman. Yeah, bend your foot. There we go. Now for the cool part. We're going to put J2 over there. I'm going to put Chronic right there. And here's some of the goodies that come with these guys. We have the Mallrats blueprints. That goes over here to Little Nikki. See? Now I'm going to have to look, because I'm pretty sure that goes there, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll have to check and see. Now I'm not sure. It might go over here. But I know the rest of this stuff all goes over here. If I can get it all out, I'll show you that. Okay. Now for the cool stuff that comes with Bumpman and Chronic and Jay and Silent Bob. Don't forget we have Walt's dog. Y'all ever seen Walt's dog? Got us a carton of nail cigarettes. Oops, not supposed to say that bad word. But we got the nails for the coffin, let's just say. Then we got quite a few bones. Quite a few of them. And I just love the detail on these things. Yeah. Pretty good detail. Same with even the carton. Great detail. Show it in there. And then you got the bone saver. Woohoo! Got the beer. Got some more beer. Even more beer. Can't say that too many times, I might get in trouble. So, then we got the goggles. Got a pack of broccoli right here. Got another pack of broccoli. A whole bunch of broccoli. And we even got more blueprints. I think there's like 4 sheets of blueprints here. I'm not sure if we got extras to a different set, because we got a bunch of the same things, or certain things. We got the blueprints for Mallrats. When he has to pull the pin out, I don't know if you ever seen it. There's another blueprint. Unless all of them come with blueprints, I don't remember. I'll have to check it. Then we got the cool stickers. All about the clam, Chronic, Omnipress, Big Blast, USQ, and that's our sticker pack that came with it. Got a couple fists here. I don't know what that goes to, but it's pretty cool, and it don't go to any of this, but still cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what it goes to, but it looks pretty cool. Looks like it should be there. Tells you how closely I looked at all this stuff. Got another hand. And their hands attached and everything, so you can put these hands on is how you do that. Reminds me of Beverly Hills Cop or something. I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Not going to fall for it. We're not going to have any of them shenanigans. Remember that. Oh yeah. Party on. We just got a couple regular hands. Just sitting there. And we got our Happy Rolls. And that's some of the toys I have that I don't sell. I'm not going to sell these. I'll sell one of my J's probably, but that's about it. I only sell my doubles and everything, but other than that, I don't really sell the stuff for the for my Kevin Smith collection and stuff. I like to display it, keep it out and everything. So I'll probably put it in this far cabinet down here, lock that sucker up, and leave it in there and everything. And so I was just so happy I found this stuff, because I really thought someone stole all that stuff, and so I was not happy about it. But I actually found it, so I was happy. Now I got to clean it all up, make it all pretty, put it in the cabinet and everything. And we're going to put it all away and everything. Go get me a rag over here. But yeah, I love my little toys. Obviously, that's why I sell a bunch of them. But I'm going to get it all cleaned up, get it all put in there nice and neat and everything, and have it out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully I can get these people to stay together. I got to do some checking on some things and everything, but I'm going to clean these all up nice and neat, and then I'm going to put them in my display cabinet over here. And then we'll have that all done and everything. We got all kinds of cool stuff though. Got that hand. We got all kinds of hands and everything. Still don't know where the gun goes, but don't think we need the gun for anything. We'll figure it out. I'm going to get it all put together. We've even got Suzanne in there. But yeah, we're going to clean them up, put them in the cabinet, make it all look pretty. There you go. It's like polishing a turd. I mean, it is the shit demon. But yeah, I always thought these were the coolest things when they came out. By then I was past playing with stuff, but I had to have it. Now I ordered the other set. I can't remember if I ordered all that together, if it came in 2 different sets, or what the deal was, but I remember I ordered it, because I remember when I heard about Kevin Smith, the first time I heard about him, I was staying at this house, and we had some roommates and everything. It was me and this other guy, we were running the house, and pretty much we just charged people to stay there every day, and you know, if they dropped and stayed there the night, they paid us. And that's how it was. And if you didn't pay, you didn't stay. Type thing. Except for the only problem is it got to the point where for some reason he was collecting money from people. But he got to the point where he started asking me for money, and I was like, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we taking this money from these other people, and why I got to pay bills when you're not? You know, you're taking all the money from these people, and you're supposed to be paying the bills, and you're not, and you want me to pay you some more money? Oh, hell no. I packed my shit, and I got the hell out of there. This guy was begging me to stay. I'm like, hell no, I ain't going to stay. You screwing me out of money and everything when I'm supposed to be making money too? Oh, hell no. In fact, I remember this guy, he bought a 66 T-Bird. It ran great. Paid $2,000 for it. Purred like a kitten. He got it and everything. And about 3 days after he got it, he come into the house and shaved his whole head. He's like, yeah, I just want to do something different. And I'm like, okay, I understand different, but why the hell did you shave your eyebrows too? The guy behind him started laughing his ass off. And I'm like, what's so damn funny? He goes, he didn't have a choice. We was messing with the car, and he was messing with that carburetor, And he said, gas it, and I did, and that flame shot up, and all his hair right there, singed it all off. So he had no choice. It took his eyebrows and everything. His goatee was gone, and everything. So he shaved his face. Oh, he didn't even have a mustache left. He just all bald. It was gone. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I always used to say, you know, if you want to know who's using your shampoo or your conditioner, put some Nair in that stuff, and you'll find out when they come out of that bathroom and their hair starts falling out. Definitely gonna make an enemy though, if you got a roommate you do that too. I always talked about it, but I never did it. I also didn't have a problem with my shampoo coming up missing, so I guess I didn't have to worry about it. And if I had, then I would have had a problem. So that worked out. Let's see here. But yeah, what was funny is after he started messing with that car, he never could get it running again. He ended up selling it for $2,000 though. He got his money back at least. He got $2,000 for it, not running. Or actually, I think he did take a loss, like $200, but he couldn't get it running again after he had it running. Kept trying to adjust it and made it worse. He ended up selling the car because he couldn't get it running again. I don't know, I think he lost a couple hundred on it, but after everything he did to me, I call that karma! And he deserves it. That's how I look at it. You just can't do stuff like that to people. I ain't talked to him in years, you know, but I used to have money coming out of my butt all the time, and I don't know, I just always had money, and so everyone always came to me for money and everything. I don't know why, but they always did. And up until a few years ago, I always had money for everything, but man, it's gotten hard out there, man. It's hard to come up with money for everything anymore, but everything's so expensive too, that don't help. I mean, geez, gas did go down 20 cents, it looks like, the other day, so hopefully it'll stay down, but who knows. I don't know. I think no matter who got in that office, we were in trouble. I just hope we're not in as much trouble as I feel like we're in. And I hope that things will get better, because they say that 75% of us are all living paycheck to paycheck. That's a lot of people that don't have money. You know, we live in paycheck to paycheck. That's harsh. Because, I mean, you get paid and instantly all your money's gone. And what do? You go to work and all you do is hope for another dollar. That's rough out there. That's just hard to deal with. And we're all dealing with it, trying to make it. I always tell everyone, I know when everyone else is broke, because when they're broke, I'm broke. I ain't got no money when everyone else is broke. And that's like most resellers. You know when everyone's broke. You know when it's going bad and everything, because everyone's broke, and then you ain't got no money either. So it is what it is, and you just do the best you can. That's all I can say. Just try to be good to people, you know. Try to treat each other with some love and respect, and you know, and things hopefully won't be so bad. You know, we've gotten so far out of whack that we don't even care about people anymore. I mean, it's a scary world out there. You can't stop and help someone anymore because you don't know if you're going to get fucking robbed, shot, or killed. You know, and you want to. I mean, I used to stop and help everyone. Now, if there's someone in the car, I definitely won't. And if it's dark, I'm still not stopping. If it's during the day, I'll think about it. It depends on who's with me. If anyone's with me, nope, not stopping. Unless my son's with me, but that's about it. But, you know, it's just not a good thing anymore. It's just not, you know, you want to help people, but you just can't. You know, back in the day, we used to hop the railroads and ride the rails wherever we wanted to, you know, and, you know, you could jump on a semi-truck and they take you anywhere you want to go. Man, so many people been getting killed riding them trains anymore, jumping on them, because they can't jump on the trucks anymore. So that's gotten real rough there, because the trains are, that's a rough world anyway. No, man, you know, and semi-trucks, they won't pick you up anymore, because if they don't have the insurance, they can get in serious trouble anymore. So it's really hard, and no one's going to pick up a hitchhiker anymore, because they're too afraid they're going to get robbed or shot, killed, or disappear, or something. You never know. So you just do the best you can and just keep going and hope for the best. That's all you can do. Because people are not good out there. There's good people out there, don't get me wrong, but people are not. I don't know if people are just nasty now, or if we just were good at covering it up, because now there's so much media and everything, we know how nasty people are, or if it's because we're just getting nastier to each other. I'm not sure how to look at it that way, you know, because I know people are really hateful to each other and everything, and it's gotten ridiculous. But again, like I said, I don't know if it's just come to light, or if it's been like that, we just didn't realize it because we didn't have the internet telling us everything that was going on now. Because nowadays we know some weird stuff about the past and everything, and there's a lot of stuff out there going on that has happened that I would have never imagined would have happened. So you just never know what's going to happen. And if you're going to store stuff like this, action figures and stuff, I know it's going to sound stupid, but wrap it in something. It don't matter what. Because the problem with it is that if they run around, little pieces of paint comes off onto the other one. And I'm going to tell you right now, that stuff is a pain in the butt to get off. And you don't want that. But yeah, they got little markings on them and everything, but they'll be okay. There we go. One. Yeah, I know we're going to clean this one. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad to have these back. I thought someone took off with them because, you know, I've had so much stuff stolen from me. That's why, one of the reasons I don't have employees, the other reason I don't have employees, I never had employees, I had people help me, but the reason I won't have anyone help me anymore is because my stuff was walked off and I've lost over $100,000 in stuff. Now, I ain't got half the crap I used to have, and it's hard to get it back too because everything's gotten so hard to find. So I'm trying to do the best I can, but who knows how that's going to go over. I guess we'll see how it goes. Who knows? But those are my cool toys I wanted to show everyone. And everything. I'm going to get them all put away and all that stuff, or I'm going to go play with them, I don't know. But I appreciate y'all stopping in, checking me out. We really do appreciate everyone that does check us out and follow. I know it says Life with Rob Nikki, but my wife, she's always on the go. I can't get her to stop half the time. And she's becoming camera shy for some reason. I don't know why. But she's like, I don't want to do that. I don't know. And everything. So, I don't know. But we just try to do the best we can. Keep going and don't give up, you know. You always got to be positive and keep going. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe and stop in and see me next time. Like I said, we appreciate your support. And if you want to follow, we appreciate that too. And if you ever get to Oklahoma, stop in and see us at 401 West 6th Street in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. Come down and see us.